Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Dr. Rashid, for inviting me over and for our organization to come and participate in this fantastic congress that we have. It's been really interesting since the morning that I've been here, hearing these great leaders, speakers, consultants, and I'm going to speak about brand. We've spoken about the brand since morning. A very interesting thing spoken about, very different elements, but they all point to the same thing. So that's very good. So and talking about the brand and its evolution here is like preaching the converted. Very eminent marketeers, specialists, etc. here in this room. So I'm going to take a chance here and take you through what is my understanding of the brand and what is the evolution all about. It's something which is very close to my heart, and I also know that I'm standing here between lunch, so I'll try to make it as precise as possible, as brief as possible, and as interesting as possible. Thank you. So can I ask you a question here? A very interesting, lovely collage that I could find on Google, to be very honest. How many of you think there are brands in here, or there are logos in here, or how many logos and how many brands? All brands, okay? Logos, okay? Pictures of logos, okay? The fact is, all of you are correct. They are all logos, they're all brands, and if you say it's only logos, you're right. If you say it's only brands, you're right. Because the fact is, these are images, these are icons which were meant to be a logo, and they evolved into a brand. They became a human being, a human person whom you could relate to. So a brand is not just a logo. It is more than that. It's something which it embodies the whole idea of an organization, be it a Google or an Apple or for that matter Xerox that I represent as an organization. People interact with the business through the brand. It could be as an employee. So when I interact, I'd look at Xerox as a brand. That's how I interact. You as consumers interact with it, or even a business associate or a partner, a student, or whatever it might be. Yeah, that's what a brand is all about. And a successful brand has a personality. It has a status, right? We all agree, different brands have different status. Different watches, different cars, it's a status, right? And that's what a brand is all about. It's something which you can relate to. We heard Kevin Abdul-Rahman. He's a brand, right? It's not a name. I don't know whether he's still in the room or no, but the fact is, that's how you see him. So that's the difference. If you see him as an individual, he's a human being. But when you see him as Kevin Abdul-Rahman, he's the brand. So you can relate to it. You can actually think what he could, the experience be all alike, right? I'm sure when we walk out of this room and we can speak and say, okay, we heard him go up and down the aisle, we heard him stand up on chairs and get us all energized, right? That's the experience we're talking about. That's what all these brands evoke among us. I would like to quote here before I move forward a good marketeer, a professor of marketing at the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania. He says brands get their value from how customers perceive them. So if you perceive, again I'm quoting Kevin Abdul-Rahman, if you perceive him to be good, he's got a higher value. If you don't perceive him to be good, he's got a lower value, right? We all agree? And similarly, this is from a company's perspective. If you are willing to pay a higher price for that brand, that's what a company is desired, right? Or if you are more likely to buy that versus the other, that's the brand. That's the value of the brand. That's the significance of the brand, right? Let's look at something very interesting, and I'm sure most of us know that. Have you heard of Interbrand's global rankings? I'm sure quite a few in this room would know that. Interbrand publishes every year the worldwide global branding rankings of the top 100 brands.